Hi there, welcome back to our action-packed STL TV Live. I'm Ivy Hartman, and here with me is Feast Magazine publisher and editor, Catherine Neville. We always love having you here.
I love being here.
Well, good, because we've got a lot of ground to cover.
We do.
Okay, so something new that I found interesting. Well, first of all, Feast Magazine. How long have you been
Just
publishing?
over 2 years.
Gosh.
Can you believe it?
It's flown by.
I know, it really has.
Speaking from a person who's not putting together each issue of this wonderful, publication that you can pick up pretty much at newsstands anywhere, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We distribute in over 650 locations around St. Louis, and we celebrate great food in St. Louis, so St. Louis food culture. And one of the things that we really want to do is get out and sponsor a lot of meaningful events. And so I know that's what we're going to kind of talk about today, is some really fun ways that people around the region can engage with food and kind of meet their fellow foodies.
We love that. I mean, I think we're always looking for an opportunity to do that. And I think what's really cool about St. Louis is I feel like there's an affordable, great atmosphere for any type of cuisine you want out there. And so we're talking about special events, though. Magnificent Missouri is something really interesting and kind of new.
It is new. So Dan Burkhart, who owns Bethlehem Valley Winery, he actually approached me and then Gerard Kraft, who's the chef owner of Niche and Pastoria and Brasserie and Taste. And
probably our biggest, one of our up-and-coming biggest celebrities in St. Louis, I think.
Definitely. So Dan wanted to, he started a nonprofit organization that is meant to help fund Missouri conservation organizations. Perfect. And something that a lot of people don't necessarily relate to conservation is food quality. And the quality of life. And so what Gerard and I did was kind of brainstorm a series of 5 dinners that would take place over the next year. And the first dinner happened last month, and it was at the Riverlands organization out at the Audubon Center, right there near Alton. It was absolutely beautiful. Josh Galliano was the first chef, and what we decided to do was take diners through food history in Missouri. So the first dinner was using the native foods and then cooking methods that were used by Native Americans here in Missouri. The next one, January 20th, it's going to be at the Jewel Box in Forest Park. And Chef Kevin Wellman is going to be doing a menu based on German and French settler fare.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then we're also going to be doing kind of turn of the 20th century when all the railroads kind of came through. So for example, oysters were really were something that everybody loved to eat at the time because refrigerated cars or iced cars from trains could come through. So that's going to be the next dinner. The dinner after that is going to be mid-century when all of the highways, the interstates, kind of started crisscrossing the nation. The first interstate started here, and then the last one is the future of food.
All right, so the dates are somewhat tentative. We know that January 20th is going to be the next, and so dates and location are actually kind of tentative. I know that you can go to feaststl.com to kind of find out more about that, and I know that January 20th, so tickets are still on sale for that.
Yes, and all proceeds go to the list of charitable environmental organizations that are supporting great environment here in St. Louis. And if you go to magnificentmissouri.org, I believe you can see that list of all the groups that we're supporting.
Awesome. Yeah, are you at all the events, Kat?
Yes.
Awesome.
I wouldn't miss them. Are you kidding? They're so fun.
And are we talking about wine pairings also?
We are doing all Missouri and Missouri wines and beers, and so we're working directly with the Missouri Grape and Wine Board to supply those wines, and they are donating them. And the wines are fantastic. It's kind of another soapbox that I get on that people really need to taste Missouri wines. I mean, everybody knows that our local beers are amazing, but get out there and try the Missouri wines. They are fantastic, and they pair beautifully with locally raised food, which is what all the chefs are going to be cooking.
Awesome, Magnificent Missouri.
I call it Magmo.
I like it.
Because it takes too long to type out Magnificent Missouri.
So when we see Catherine tweeting or Facebooking about Magmo, you know exactly what she's talking about. And you can check it out more at feaststl.com. Well, then another great event coming up at the beginning of December is Taste of NFL.
Yes.
Just give us a little slice on that real quick.
So the Taste of the NFL is a national charitable organization that is related obviously to the National Football League. Here in St. Louis, the Rams, their they're putting one on. It's December the 3rd.
And it's going to benefit the food bank.
Yeah,
right,
St. Louis Area Foodbank.
And we are going to talk more about how you can get tickets to that and what that whole event's going to entail when we come back. Kat, you can stick around?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So we'll give you all the details, feaststl.com. We've got to take a quick break, but when we come back, Kat is going to stick around, and I want to remind you again to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis by friending us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, and you can even subscribe to our YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, you've already been Facebooking since you've been here, right? So if you're following Kat, you know that this is going on. If you're following STL TV, then we're keeping you informed of magnificent Missouri and all these great things. So you can also watch everything streaming live through our website, stltv.net. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.